1. Learn self-control. In our world, there are many things we can't control that we put a lot of needless effort into. The one thing we can have control over is our thoughts. We can decide to pause when we start to feel angry or our ego gets attacked to reflect and make better decisions. We can create an environment where the impulses of sugar, phones, and gaming can be neutralized. Lastly, by learning self-control, we can delay gratification for greater things in the future. Just like the famous marshmallow study found that having self-control invertibility is a trait of a happier and more successful person. 2. Practice visual discipline. The difference between succeeding at a task is solely down to your ability to stick to it. This can be challenging, especially when expecting yourself to just do it. When this happens, the likelihood of you following through is in the lower percentages. That's why create visual stimuli for the mind to follow through on your goals has been proven to work rather well. This can be having your shoes and outfit next to the door to go for a run, or having your desk set out beforehand to make it easier for you to start. Even tracking sheets clearly visible allows you to remember the habits you have to keep to. For most of us, we can see and we rely greatly on this sense. That's why putting it to good use can help to unlock our minds to follow through on our intentions. 3. Have a growth mindset. After reading the Mindset book by Dr. Carol S. Dweck, it brought home how we think about everything in our daily life. She put mindset into 2 categories. You either have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. Upon reading, I noticed I had a mixture of both mindsets based on my upbringing and who I associated with. A growth mindset is someone who always believes they can get better through their efforts and are open-minded to change, whereas a fixed-minded person is someone who believes things can't change and are closed-minded to the development of themselves. This can range from how they view challenges, obstacles, effort, criticism, and the success of others. When viewing my own, there was room for improvement. So within my life now, I am conscious of how I talk to myself and others. I ask myself, am I ignoring this person's feedback as a personal attack? Sometimes the ego can be overpowering and loud and gets the best of us. Or is this information beneficial for my growth? A second example I ask myself is, am I resentful of this person's success, or can I learn from this person to speed my journey? So my advice is to be conscious of your thoughts and the importance to try to live a life open-minded. By doing this, I'm sure you'll be happier for it, but also a far better person at relationships with colleagues, friends, and family. 4. Be patient. You've probably heard before the saying, patience is an exercise of self-control. Upon hearing this again whilst researching the topic, it stood out what patience is. It's you being in control of your decision-making in a calm manner. The opposite is anger, impatience, and rashness. All emotions will lead to your downfall eventually. This is why developing patience is of the most importance. In a world where we want fast progression and we want everything now, this is what can hold us back. From my experience, I wanted to progress in my industry so badly when I joined. I made careless choices to fast-track myself without planning or thinking of the bigger picture. This led to me failing. I learned a valuable lesson in my younger years, that having the patience to take a step back to evaluate the situation and then act accordingly. This gave me a better chance of succeeding. In your life, imagine some professions where if they weren't patient, how this would affect you. Imagine a doctor or a dentist as good examples. Ways to help develop patience is pausing before reacting, breathing 2 quick breaths, then a release. Listening instead of talking, utilizing sand timers can help you stay in control. 5. Learn to focus. This is when focus on something we can see it more clearer. When focused on a task, have you ever noticed how quickly time goes by when you come out of that zone? The zone could be binge-watching Netflix, or it could be taking massive action on your goals. For example, someone who focuses on saving will accumulate more money than someone who focuses on spending all their money every paycheck. The tool to get what you want is to focus on the outcome you want. Humans are capable of so many things, but where we focus our mind determines what we get in return. What also stops the flow of focus is distractions from outside sources like family, social media, or responding to those emails. My distractions are my 2 children as I work from home now, and young kids demand your attention all the time. So you have to come up with solutions to any problem that takes you away from your focus. When I'm at home working, I have my headphones on with relaxing music. My children are occupied with studying or playing. My phone is away from me or is put on airplane mode. I've pre-tidied my workspace to get me into my Zen state, and most importantly, I've pre-planned this time to make it more streamlined to keep my thoughts flowing. To make massive change and be the person you want to be, you have to make a list of what can keep you in your best state. Your zone that eliminates all distractions, then apply this throughout your day and your life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe for more inspiring stories and wisdom. Your support means a lot to us as we continue this journey together.